What's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. My name is Vicki Toney from VickiToney.com. I sell shea butter. I'm in the Houston, Texas area, so you've probably seen me out at some local markets. I really miss the markets. 2020 has just been a crazy year. A lot of things have totally changed for me, and I found all this time and I decided now is the best time to start making the videos and showing you how I personally use the products that I sell on my website. So today we are going to be talking about the Peppermint Lavender Shea Butter. This has African black castor oil in it. It absolutely does wonders in my hair. It helps weigh it down, helps it just stay intact, leaves my curls awesome and bouncy. But let me show you how I use it. So let's get into the video. Thanks again for stopping by. Before we go any farther, definitely like this video and subscribe, maybe comment. Let's talk about natural hair or whatever you might want to talk about. I miss you guys. I won't be at the market. Sorry, I'm just not ready to get back out there yet. So come with me. Let me show you how to do some hair. Let me entertain you with some of these videos. This channel is definitely going to be a healthy hair channel. Some DIYs, healthy living, maybe some planty things every now and again. But let's get into this video. Okay, so we are starting on clean hair. I washed my hair couple of days ago. I put it in 6 big braids after I washed it, detangled it with some of my herbal oil, let those braids dry for about 2 days. So I was left with some definition as you can see, but not much. So I just tossed it up into a puff. So I've got 3 major sections. The back section, which I like to put into 2 braids. That's what I'm going to work on now. I'm just going to take some water and finger detangle. And this has some aloe vera juice in here as well. And so I'm just going to finger detangle this hair and braid it up. Alright guys, so as you can see, I'm pretty much done. I just kind of wanted to get this done for time's sake. So, like to make them 3 sections, 1 bigger type of section over my ear, and then I take the section directly over that and make it into 2. So the space right above my eye, I like to make this section a little bit smaller since that hair is going to frame my face. And then the section behind that is a little bit thicker. So I'll show you how I braid my hair. I do like to use my nails as I finger detangle, I guess you can say, just to pull out any knots or tangles or dead hair, whatever. So I'll give that a quick spray with this is aloe vera juice in water in this container. I'll go ahead and rub that through, make sure that all my hair is moisturized, kind of damp feeling, so it can really absorb the product I'm about to put in there. So once I feel that it's pretty evenly coated, go ahead and add my oh my gosh, you guys, I forgot what this stuff is called. Eden Body Works Curl Defying Cream, excuse me. And I'm gonna go ahead and insert a picture of it. It's I love this stuff. It actually helps fight against the humidity. So I would like to say about a nickel size, as you saw my finger there. And I pretty much moisturize that all the way through my hair, just like I did the water. Make sure it's evenly coated through. Then I'm going to take the shea butter. So I am going to get a nice size of it. And I'm gonna show you here. So I guess that's about maybe a dime size. And before I put it on my hair, I'm just gonna rub it between my fingers and really melt it. And really, once you put it on your skin, it's gonna start to melt. So once it's melted, it's gonna look like an oil, and then you just coat that through your hair. So that's what I'm doing here. So I do water, cream, and then oil. So once this is all evenly coated through my hair, and all the knots and tangles are all all the way combed through. Sometimes I'll go ahead and add a little bit more on your ends. You know, your ends are your oldest hair, so sometimes they need a little extra care. I'm gonna go ahead and separate my hair into 3 different sections for my braids. Now, the most important part of braiding your hair is to not borrow any hair. And I mean, not to accidentally take some hair from one section and put it into the next, because that's gonna make like a frizz. It's gonna create a problem when you unravel your braid. So you wanna do your best to not accidentally grab any hair from, you know, the sides or the other section. I hope that made sense. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm really taking my time and making sure this is a nice, even, smooth braid. And then once I get down here to the last inch, I'm going to take 2 of the 3 sections and make 1, and then take the other section and just twist. And continue to twist until I don't have any more hair to twist. And I do that because it'll give you a nicer, smoother finish. And sometimes if it feels a little dry, I might add a little bit more shea butter or a little bit more curl defying cream, whatever I feel like my hair needs. But I'm just gonna twist it all the way through. I may even take my fingernails and even continue to comb it through, just to make sure I have a nice smooth finish on that end. Once I get to the point where I can't twist it, I'm just going to wrap that hair around itself and make a little coil. And that is it. And I'm gonna do the next section. So I'm gonna do the exact same thing. I'm gonna finger detangle it with my hands and then spritz it with water, put in the product, and I will pretty much be done. So I hope this was helpful. I know it wasn't the whole thing, but how many times can you watch someone braid? I mean, we can all braid, can't we? I feel like this is a much better way to do a tutorial. But if you don't like this way, leave your opinion down in the comments. I would love to, if you guys want to see a 45-minute video, that's fine. I can do that. Let me know. Let me know what you think. And we're done. So let's go over these sections again. As you can see, I just have 3 in the front and 3 on the opposite side. Just mirrored the same thing on the other side. And then our middle section, I make that 4 braids. So I do 2 on the sides and 2 down the center. And for the very back section, I just make it 2 big braids. So as you can see, my parts aren't straight. I just use my hands. Most of the time I do this while I watch TV. And so just to make the finish look more smooth, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some rollers just to make it a nice smooth look at the end of my afro. And that's it, you guys. That's how I got that look. And you know, I'm gonna put on my bonnet and go to sleep, or if you had a hooded dryer, you can sit under your hooded dryer, you know, whatever, however you dry your hair. But I'm gonna put on this bonnet and go to sleep. Okay, I'm back. I think it's been about maybe 2 or 3 days. Anyway, I'm gonna use some of my herbal oil. I really love this herbal oil. I've been making it for about a year now. It's really just coconut oil, avocado oil, and I infuse that with fenugreek seeds, horsetail herb. Also, I use some chamomile and lavender. I use hibiscus flower, rosemary, and peppermint. Yes, that's everything that's in that oil. And I infuse it over the stove for about maybe a couple hours, and then I let it sit for an additional 3 weeks in a cool, dark place. And this oil just really does wonders to my hair. So I like to kind of coat it all over my hands and then unravel. And as you see, this is what we're left with. And my hair feels really soft. It feels really good. It doesn't feel too heavy. It's nice, light, and bouncy. The oil doesn't add too much weight to it. So now I'm done. Just about done. As you can see, I'm gonna just do this last braid on camera for you guys. And as you can see, I have lots of definition. My hair still feels really light all over. And I'm just taking these braids down. And if you do a really good job and not borrow hair, the sections are usually nice and defined, and you don't have a lot of frizz in between. And that's why I try to do my best to not borrow any hair when I braid, so you get a nice defined section when you unbraid it, just like that. So now all I'm going to do is fluff. Thank you guys so much for staying with me till the end. I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.